All right, street gods, street talk, street vlogs. Some more turbo thoughts. Turbo thoughts, turbo thoughts. Drop, drop, drop like a robot's cups. Yeah, 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 yeah. My best friend. Okay, so living here in Culver, the new Hollywood. Seeing all these new movies coming out, hit up the IMDb's, RottenTomatoes.com. Actually, at this point, I don't like going to IMDb no more. It's just too much spam and filler. And let us not forget, Amazon bought out IMDb. Super, super smart, because once you own the pipelines, you own the peoples, right? You got the control. And it's super smart what Jeff Bezos is doing at IMDb. It's like the full stack integration. You bought an IMDb, which is the premier place for movie reviews and stuff like that. And then Amazon producing their own films here in Culver City, right? At the Culver Steps. And they've done bought out the movie theater, the Culver Theater, right? So you kind of have this whole production pipeline, which is insanely intelligent. My personal suggestion, Apples, you watching this? Yo, y'all gotta dip out of the movie business. Let other people do it. Just re-up and refocus on the most critical one, which is the iPhone photography. If you need help, just email me, eric@erickim.com. Got lots of good ideas for y'all. So yeah, I think Apple needs to re-up on the photography game, and it's still photography, not cinema. Like, your mom is not going to use the new iPhone Pro to shoot a feature-length movie. And even in terms of the marketing, advertising vision for y'all Apples, get rid of this whole like campy, like, I don't know, just like all the advertising is so lame. Just like try to make it more Joni Ive, try to make it more like OG Steve Jobs, wonderment, amazement, magic, right? You gotta make it more magical, right? Actually, in fact, my suggestion for you guys Apples, yeah, you guys should just get into AI. Like Apple, y'all should make it your own like kind of Dolly 3 iOS exclusive app where you could just use it to make images and recenter the iPhone as the ultimate creative tool, like to generate creative stuff. Like that's why photography is so great on the iPhone. Everyone has an iPhone in their pocket or their purse or merce or whatevs, and it's gonna take pictures, and anything that you create or generate is art, and that's a good thing. And yeah, and I think what we have to undo and get rid of is all these notions of these like pseudo like legitimacy. Like even as a photographer, I'm like 35 right now, super jacked and swole. Started when I was I seriously started shooting pictures when I was like 18, 19 years old, after I graduated from high schools. And you know, I was only employed for 5 years, 10 months of my life after college. Took me 10 years to unlearn that BS. But the good thing is, I started work at 21, 35. I'm like, yo, EK's been in the game for a minute, yo. I'm like, I started traveling the world, Beirut, Lebanon, 21 years old. I'm 35. Yo, EK, 14 years in the game. How do I do it? Yeah, just driven by curiosity. I have the iPhone SE, just recording this in the simple vlog mode, 720p, 30 FPS. And the pro tip is hold the camera backwards so the front camera is facing you. And the selfie mode, video don't distract you. Anyways, so yeah, I think the best way to live life and whatevs is to be driven by curiosity, what you're curious about. And I'm like, lately I've been interested at ChatGPT, AI, researching Hitler and Mein Kampf and watching all these Kanye interviews, like Friedman. He seems like a really good one. I want to watch my brother-in-law, John Narciso, told me that there's a new interview with Jeff Bezos. I need to listen to that. But anyways, yeah, lots of bright new futures ahead of us. But anyways, so some big thoughts. I've been trying to take more like, I've been doing this new thing because ever since I stopped going to the gym, I don't go hot sauna more. I'm like, how can I hack this and just like my ghetto ass, solution, EK mobile styles. And actually my poetic take on it is, start off the day with a really, really cold shower, morning, start off the day with an insanely cold shower. And then actually in the tub, I turn on the hot water make the water insanely hot, boiling hot. And then I just take an insanely hot bath in the morning. I've been waking up these weird ungodly hours recently, like 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m. I don't know why, I just naturally do it. But fortunately, sleep early. Like yesterday, I think we hit the sack at like 9:30 p.m. But anyways, life here in Culver City, Platform Park, Margot. It's like pretty much the closest thing I think we have to Utopia. So then the question is, once you got the Utopias, then what you want to do with your life is the critical question. Yeah, and then at this point, then, you know, blog, vlog, podcast, whatever have yous, only about things that you genuinely, legitimately find interesting to you, and, you know, share it with others, publish on your blog, your email newsletter. Quit social media a long time ago, 2017, and yeah, you gotta think off the grid. Create your own grid. That's a good thought. Create your own grid. We off the grid. I'm gonna make this for my kids, right? And so, yeah, thinking about creating your own grid, your own vertical integration, your own personal creative monopoly. You essentially want to control the pipes, right? Control the pipeline, the creative pipeline, which means you control your email newsletter, self-hosted, Amazon email, simple web services, the sendy.co. MailChimp.com is good if you're like not savvy with it, but if you're like kind of a little bit good with the technologies, I would rather instead recommend just hosting yourself. I mean, it's just like a quadrillion times cheaper. Like, I think when my email newsletter was like, 10,000 people's, MailChimp.com, I was paying like $200 a month? It's kind of a lot of money. And now with sendy.co and Amazon Simple Web, I pay $5 a month, right? It's like a quadrillion, 1,000 XXXX times cheapers. So yeah, I think that's the major key. And something that people also don't understand about being rich, right? You want to be rich, right? Just get effing super insanely jacked, right? Like, your muscles are more important than driving a Rari or a loser Lambo. If you want to be a real mensch, get the Mustang GTD. Gotta flex on all these other losers. Kind of like this Access little, yeah. I'm like, life is good. Life is good. But anyways, so yeah, once you become a crypto Bitcoin trillionaires, you know, Chainlink quadrillionaires, then what? Also some random crypto thoughts. Yeah, I still think Chainlink, good investment idea. I mean, my personal target, to be conservative, I think within the next 3 years, 3.5 years, I think you'll hit at least $80 or $100. Do the math. My personal prediction. I might be wrong. It might go to zero. But the reason why I'm pretty bullish about Chainlink, and, you know, obviously, you know, buy some Bitcoin. I think everyone should own at least one Bitcoin, because my personal hot take is I think in 50 years, one Bitcoin will be worth at least $1 million or $10 million. I mean, granted, 30 years from now, maybe $10 million could buy you half a condo in LA. But we never know, right? So essentially the ethos and the workflow then is essentially, yeah, just live like a poor person. I mean, my greatest recent discovery at Costco, there are only 2 types of meat I buy at Costco now, right? Is the boneless leg roast lamb, only $5.50 a pound. Just slice it up super thin. Just Google or YouTube Air Kim lamb recipe. Thin it, cut it super thin on the cutting board. You can rinse it off with some white vinegar, just distilled white vinegar. Pat dry it with some paper towels. Just cook it on the frying pan, flip it, and then get some meat scissors. Just go on Amazon or the local store. Just buy some heavy duty meat scissors, cut it up, and then put some fresh rosemary or thyme on it. We get it from the local Stoneview Nature Center. It's free, which is pretty cool. Then just add some salt and pepper and you're good. And the salt I like is the kosher sea salt flakes. My friend June Goodhouse Kim first introduced me to it, super litty. And they sell a big ass tub of it at Costco now for like $5, super cheap, right? Just all you need is Costco. And yeah, if you're gonna play the boring stock market, just buy some Costco stocks. Yeah, just pepper grinder, it's good, right? And then you go dip it with some hot mustard or whatever, right? Yeah, so I ate nearly 4 pounds of it last night. I'm feeling pretty demigod right now. My biceps are feeling super swole, my legs are feeling strong. And also, one of the good things about being out of the gym and just working off the grid is A, I'm just less distracted, B, I save time, I walk around more, I'm happier. And my personal thought is maximum time outdoors in the direct elements is actually more stimulating and superior for your physiology. So if you're cold, get some merino wool leggings, some shorts. I'm wearing a sleeveless down jacket because I'm finna work out in my backyard home gym, garage gym off the grid notion. Yeah, take more insanely hot baths and showers, or just go to the gym and just get a gym membership. Go there, look at the pretty girls, say hello to them. Don't dip into the Google Incognitos to dip into the prawns. Don't rub it out. my thought is this. It's like, if you look at porn, you watch porn, but then you don't rub one out, ... Is it still porn? No, then it's just entertainment, right? Like, I don't know, like my thoughts on porn is so funny is that like, people make such a big deal of it, but it's also kind of not a big deal. It's kind of entertainment. I mean, like, what's really the difference between watching porn and watching like sports? Sports is just prostitution for men. But anyways, yeah, just don't rub it out. Conserve your spunk. The power's in your spunk.